My Marco, I'm doing my project on homelessness, and with my bag, I got applesauce because I donated some items to the food bank here on our campus, and applesauce is one of the items I donated. So homelessness is a very broad term. People would think that a homeless person is like living on the streets, but it's really not. And there are many categories of a homeless person, and currently there are about 151,278 homeless people in California. So one way that people that can become homeless is through natural disasters, and this one specifically was the Camp Fire in 2018, and according to Cal Fire, 153,336 acres were burned, and 18,804 structures were lost. And of those 18,804 structures that were lost, the whole town had burned down, named Paradise. And the Camp Fire caused many people to become homeless, like in this picture. So another way that people that can become homeless is through drug addiction. And 10% of people who are homeless suffer from drug addiction, according to Dennis McCarthy. And a story that I found on a podcast that I listened to was called Colin Morrison, episode 17, was Grant Teal. He was a professional dirt bike rider in the early 2000s, and when one time he broke his leg, and then he went to ride again, and he broke it again, even though he was supposed to ride, and he started getting all these pain pills and such, and he got really heavily addicted to drugs, and his whole life started going down, and then he ultimately became homeless. Solution to propose. One solution is to have Disney help fund more drug rehabilitation centers at no charge in California. According to Butler Center for Research at Helen and Betty Ford Foundation, roughly 89% of patients who complete alcohol rehab is sober for 1 month after discharge. Now, Disney has a studio here in Santa Cruz, so they should help fund it. Another solution is to help the homeless people crisis is to have Disney help fund more homeless shelters. Disney gave $500,000 to a grant to help homeless families in Central Florida, according to Disney's president, George Callicruz. Disney should help fund more homeless shelters here in Santa Cruz, since this is their backyard and they have a studio here. The best solution is the best solution I found is to donate to the BaNCing Needs Center. It is the best solution that I can do to help out part of the homeless crisis, since I will be able to donate food for my fellow college peers to get food if they are in need. It is not expensive to donate some food to the bank, because I found out. I went to the bank and donated food, and I donated oatmeal, mac and cheese, and granola bars. It was a great experience because I knew that I will be helping out some of my fellow peers here at the college. Even though I didn't end homeless completely, I still contributed help to my fellow peers at college. I had an interview with the head of the bank, Sarah Cox, and she said that students are struggling really hard, and there are 8 students who live in a 1-bedroom apartment, and about 100 students come to the bank per day. 200 to 300 students come to the bank per week, and lately with the price of groceries going up, more and more people or students have been needing more supplies from the bank, and many students have to resort to living in their cars or couch surfing because of the rise in rent. Conclusion: homelessness is a serious issue that needs to be more known and paid attention to. There's so many ways that a person can be homeless. Homeless doesn't mean just a person living on the side of the street. To help contribute to the issue of homelessness, we can all help by donating food or clothes to support programs like the bank. Instead of throwing away your old clothes that do not fit you, consider donating them to a program to help homeless people. Thank you.